We're here live with Charlie Mike, who's in the Kung Fu movie of The Rumble Fist, and he's now here today in Jay's premiere of The Rumble Fist 2006. Welcome, Charlie Mike. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
We're doing fine. I have a couple questions for you in your interview. What was your motivation when you first started this movie project?
My motivation? Pretty much just to make something that was really kind of insane.
So what do you think your character represents as a function of society?
As a function of society, my character represents probably some drugged out crack addict in the back alley somewhere.
What was it like working with director Jay Gunsaker?
It was pretty interesting. It was relatively demanding, but he knew what he wanted, so it was okay.
Stuttering over and over in the script, even though he didn't have a script?
Well, since he didn't have his script, I mean, you can't really go over and over it, but I guess he did, yeah.
So when you were into the character of Big Charlie Mike, what was going through your mind as you were acting this character? What were your feelings, your invitation to try and make this character come to life?
My feelings about, acting as this character were kind of interesting because my character has a lot of pent-up rage that he releases during the fight scenes, and it was kind of hard to capture that. I had to really force myself to become angry, even though I really wasn't on the day of shooting.
I see. So do you think you'd ever be like that in real life? Is Charlie Ren really like that in real life? Does he really have pent-up rage?
Every once in a while, yeah.
And just for the camera, would you mind just saying, just rage, just yell, just ah?
Rage! Ah!
Thank you, Charlie Mike. And we're here with Robbie Stewart, who's here today at the world premiere of Jay's movie, Rumble Fist 2006. Welcome, Robbie.
Hi. Hi, Jay.
So tell me, what was your role in Jay's movie?
I did some of the camera work, although Jay did most of it later on.
Did you have any other part besides camera?
Not to my knowledge, I guess.
What was your motivation for playing the fill-in for a gangster on the cafeteria tables?
What, I did that?
Yes, you happened to do one roundhouse kick onto the person, which didn't look too great, but it was about 50% there.
Wait, wasn't that during a Naruto episode or something? Or
this is during the actual Kung Fu movie where you're fighting me on top of the tables with 3 other guys.
I totally don't remember that.
Oh. Well, what would you say is your biggest influence in becoming a cameraman for Jay's movie?
My biggest influence. That's kind of hard to say. I just watch movies here and there. I also had education from CART somewhat in doing movies. I made my own, which kind of suck, but that's how things go.
And if you could play your own character in a future movie, what kind of character would you hope to play?
A cowboy samurai.
Okay, thank you, Robbie, for your time.
All right, no problem.
Welcome to the World 2006 premiere of Jay Gunsaker's movie, The Rumble Fist. We're here today with Matt Grossen, who starred as Walker, Texas Ranger, and the corrupt racist security guard trying to stop the main protagonist. How are you doing today, Matt Grossen?
Hey, pretty good. I just got back here from Bakersfield. I'm ready to talk about this movie. I think it's gonna be a hit.
So, what was your motivational inspiration to play the racist corrupt security guard on the playground of Eden Elementary School?
Well, I was just getting out of school, and I was just looking for any kind of work, get my name out there, and then in the acting business. So I just, hey, I'll take anything. I like the character. I thought he was he was an interesting character. I mean, I don't relate with the racism in any way, but I thought he was Anyway, go ahead.
What was going on in your mind when you attempted to play the role of this security guard? What emotions, what motivations were going through your head to make this character come to life?
Well, you and I, we both came from a school that was very, very mixed, Edison High School in Fresno, California, and there's a lot of racism there, and there's a lot of fights, we get in. So I just kind of bring back to that point of view, that mindset going through high school. That's what I thought about.
And being Walker Texas Ranger, did you feel that was a necessary approach to mix two universes together?
I don't understand. What do you mean?
Did you feel that the director was right in mixing two universes together?
Oh, by using me again, using me as the character. Yeah. I think they're two totally different characters. Walker is a hero of the just and the, he's defending the Republic from terrorists like Osama bin Laden. And you have this other character. It's totally different. This racist security guard cop, or he just has this hatred for Chinese people and black people, and he just can't stand them. So it's totally two different worlds, and you gotta get a different mindset for both of them.
We're back here with Matt Grossen on the Rumble Fist premiere. Matt Grossen, your roles had lots of choreography and action. In fact, we wouldn't say choreography, we would say invented and improvised. What would you say, what was it like trying to fight with somebody who really didn't know how to fight? We're talking about the protagonist here.
Well, if I remember right, that was you, right, Jay? That was I was fighting against, and when we have an experience like all the way back to middle school of doing fake wrestling fights with each other, so it just came naturally. We're naturals at we know what each other's gonna do, the moves each other's gonna do, so it was no problem with doing this fight with the protagonist because it was played by Jay Gunsaker, and we could just do stuff on the fly, and according to some people, those were the best fighting in the movie.
But I'm talking about the fight with Walker Texas Ranger and the protagonist on my front yard lawn.
Oh, okay, that one.
Working with that person who didn't quite have all the choreography action experience under his belt.
Oh, well, you just gotta go slow with them. You just gotta tell them what you're gonna do. You gotta tell them, okay, I'm gonna duck here. You gotta be, cause some people they just don't see it coming. They can't see that fist coming back, and he's probably gonna do a punch here. They don't see it coming, so you just gotta go slow with them.
What was it like working with director Jay Gunsaker, despite the lack of script and planning?
Jay has a way of knowing what the actors are going to do. He has a way of telling you, I want it this way. I want you to be given this kind of emotion, and he'll work with you. He'll have you go through it 25 times, as we see in the one episode of Walker where Soren's character has to repeat one line. He'll just work with you and tell him, no, I want it said this way. And so
I see. So, what current roles are you currently playing now, and what does your portfolio look like as an actor?
Right now, I'm looking for work. I'm interested in doing a lot of. I like the jackass kind of stuff, like the random stuff. I like doing that kind of acting. But I'm still looking for work right now. But maybe some more Walker in the future. Who knows?
And one last question: if you were to play in another sequel or another movie, which character would you like to see yourself playing if you could decide?
Well, next character I would like to do a minor character, because I think it's more fun to do a minor character, just kind of make up your own character as you go. It's just hilarious, like these guys. Whereas Walker is the same character every time, and it's funny the first few episodes, but really I think the stuff in Walker that really takes the laughs away are the minor characters, because it's just a new random character each time, and it's just crazy. It's just a lot of fun.
Thank you, Matt Grossen, for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
Enjoy the party.